Hi friends, my name is Vidya Sagar. Right now I am working in Telangana Residential Gurukula Pathashala. I have secured state 6th rank. I am right now working as English teacher. I am making a small attempt to help the candidates who are still appearing for Gurukula exams. What are the techniques that I followed in English methodology? I would like to share those techniques. So when it comes to the first unit, Unit 1, Aspects of English, English language, history, nature, importance, principles of English as second language, and problems of teaching and learning. Here I am not going to discuss the total unit. I am going to discuss the bitwise, and also I will tell you how to remember those bits. That is very important when it comes to examination perspective. We read a lot, but when it comes to the examination, we tend to forget the things. There, many candidates they lose their jobs. So I am starting the first unit. I am going to discuss the bitwise. I am also going to tell you the memory techniques, how to remember them. So those techniques they worked for me. So it may work for you or may not. But please try to follow it. If you feel comfortable by using these techniques, if you feel that they are useful to you, you can follow. The first one, English system of education in India was introduced on 2nd February 1835. English system of education in India was introduced on 2nd February 1835. So please do remember like this. Whenever they introduced, so when they introduced English education in India, Britishers, there were 835 students. Please do remember like that. So whenever Britishers introduced English education system in India, there are only 835 students who have enrolled to get English education. If you can remember like this, you will not forget in the exam. So English system of education in India was introduced in the year 1835. Date is not so mandatory. It is 2nd February. That is the first bit. Second one. Reading method. Who introduced reading method? The answer is Michael West. So you will be reading various methods and also the people who have introduced those methods. There are n number of methods. It is very difficult to remember. So I have a very simple technique. When it comes to reading, just imagine you always prefer to read turning towards west. You always prefer to read turning towards west side. So reading turning towards west side. So in the exam they may give who has introduced the reading method. In the options there will be West, Michael West. You can remember like this. So reading method is introduced by Michael West. Please do remember, you always prefer to read by sitting towards west side. Next, there is a beautiful quotation. I don't say it's a beautiful quotation, but it's an emotional and psychological quotation given by Macaulay Minutes. Indians in blood and color, but English in taste and opinions and intellects. Said by whom? This is Macaulay Minutes. Macaulay Minutes says, Indians in blood and color, but English in taste, in opinion, and intellects. So this is a quotation or this is a statement said in Macaulay Minutes. So they'll give they may in the options you can see maybe Kotari Commission or other commissions like that. But the right answer will be Macaulay Minutes. So how to remember this? So when they introduced English education in India, they wanted Indians in blood and color, but they want English in taste and in opinions as well as in morals and intellects. So this statement is given by Macaulay Minutes. Same Macaulay Minutes time also same 2nd February 1835. Kotari Commission, very important commission. This is also known as Indian Education Commission. 64 to 66. 1964 to 66. Kothari Commission 1964 to 66. The next one is the main objective of three language formula. So what is the main objective of three language formula? Three language formula was proposed and given by Kothari Commission. So what is the main objective of three language formula? The main objective of three language formula is national integration, easy interstate and international communications. Scheduled languages. So sometimes they may ask, what are scheduled languages? Scheduled languages are the languages which are recognized by the constitution. So they can say in English methodology book it is given, scheduled languages are, so is one in which a candidate aspiring a positions through public service exams. So you can remember like that, scheduled languages are nothing but which are recognized by constitution. Next, order of 4 language skills. English in we know LSRW. So who is a person who kept them in that order? LSRW. So those things are kept in mind. L listening, S speaking, and R reading, W is writing. So who is the person who kept them in order? LSRW. What is the person name? The person name Harold E. Palmer. Harold E. Palmer. So how to remember this? So in the palm, just remember LSRW. So LSRW is written on a palm. LSRW is written on a palm. LSRW is written on a palm. That means Harold E. Palmer is a person who kept LSRW in order. So in the exam they may ask like this, LSRW, who kept this in the following order. So whenever you remember LSRW, it is in the palm, it's ultimately Palmer. Harold E. Palmer. This is the way that you have to remember. Next one is direct method. Who proposed direct method or who invented direct method? We will discuss only the inventors right now, who proposed it, who said it, or who done a lot of research. Direct method was introduced by H. Sharp. H. Sharp. Sometimes these methods and the people invented, they will be asking in the maths the following questions. Direct method is introduced by H. Sharp. How to remember this? Whoever is sharp, they become directors. Remember this statement. Whoever is sharp, they become directors. Sharp, direct method. Whoever is sharp, they become directors. That means direct method is proposed by H. Sharp. Next, scientific study of language include, in English language, scientific study of language includes linguistics, pedagogy and psychology. Linguistics, LPP, linguistics, pedagogy and psychology. Three language formula was proposed by Central Advisory Board of Education. Central Advisory Board of Education. As we know, when it comes to English language, there is a premier institute. I can say it's a university. CIEFL started which year? Right now it is called as IFLU, English and Foreign Language University, but previously it was known as CIEFL, Central Institute of English and Foreign Languages. It started in the year 1958. Later it became IFLU in the year 1973. 58 it was known as CIEFL and 73 it is known as EFLU. Then how to remember this? When CIFL started, there are only 58 students. Imagine, there are only 58 students. When it became IFLU, the 73 students. The number of students has been increased. Please do remember like this. When CIFL started, only there are 58 students. That means 1958. When it became IFLU, 73. That was 1973. So CIFL is 1958, IFLU is 1973. That is a way that you have to remember. Next. English is gift of goddess Saraswati. A person said. English is gift of goddess Saraswati. Who said? Rajaji. Who said? Rajaji. English is a gift of goddess Saraswati. Imagine Raju is a person, he doesn't know how to study. He went to goddess Saraswati for praying. He got education. Saraswati gave him education. What is his name? Rajaji. So God of English is a gift of goddess Saraswati. Who said? Rajaji. Just remember this little small story. Next. English is source and a link language. English is source and link language. Who said this? Professor V.K. Gokak. Professor V.K. Gokak. English is the source and link language. How to remember this? When you go on, you make links. When you go on, you make links. That means the more you talk with the people, you develop relations. So when you go on, you make links. So link language, Gokak. Link language, Gokak. So please try to have connection between the concept and the person. Then it becomes very easier to remember. Let him give 100 bits. Out of this you can able to remember. There is a link language, Gokak. So when you go on, you make links. That is the way you have to connect it to those things. Next. English is the window of the world. English is the window of the world. Who said this? Pandit Nehruji. English is the window of the world. Then how to imagine Nehruji standing in front of the window watching world map. Imagine Nehruji is standing in front of the window watching the world map. So you'll come across window world. Who is standing? Nehruji. So whenever you come across these words, English is a window of the world. Who said? Pandit Nehruji. Just imagination that you have to think is Nehruji standing in front of the window watching the world map. If you form such kind of simple techniques, you need not to by heart all the things. Next one. The procedural syllabus. The procedural syllabus is developed by N.S. Prabhu. Procedural syllabus. What is procedural syllabus? And the concepts will be discussed later. But as of now, please do remember the procedural syllabus was introduced by N.S. Prabhu. How to remember this? You follow certain procedure to reach Prabhu, the God. You follow certain procedure to reach Prabhu. Please do remember, to reach Prabhu, you follow certain procedure. Procedure, Prabhu. It's nothing but the procedural syllabus was introduced by N.S. Prabhu. Next, Joseph Webb's views. Minimal instruction in grammar. Joseph Webb's views. What is it? Is minimal instruction in grammar. This bit has been asked in the PGT 2018. You search grammar in the web. You search grammar in the web. There are two words. Grammar. Minimal instruction in grammar is proposed by Joseph Webb. Joseph Webb has introduced minimal instruction in grammar. That means you have to teach less grammar. You have to use more sentences. This concept is introduced by Joseph Webb. Then how to remember this? You search grammar in web. Grammar in web. You have to make a link between two aspects. Then it becomes very easier. Next. Wood's Dispatch. Which year? Wood's Dispatch. Which year? 1954. 1954. Here we have to think dispatch. Dispatch means, as we know, dispatch, we dispatch goods. Dispatch means we dispatch goods, send them to other people. So when you're packing it, how many gift items are there? 54 are there. Please do remember, how many gift items are there? 54 items. So 1854, Wood's dispatch. 1854, Wood's dispatch. Next, Wood's dispatch is also known as Magna Carta of English education in India. Wood's dispatch is also known as Magna Carta of English education in India. Next, Kothari Commission. English as a library language. English as a library language. Who said? Kothari Commission said English as a library language. Please do remember, Kothari loves to read English only in library. Kothari loves to read English only in library. So English is a library language. Who said? Kothari Commission. Please do remember, Kothari loves to read English only in library. So this is part 1. I'll be coming with part 2 in the unit 1 later. I hope these are the techniques will be very useful to you. Please do follow those techniques, and I'm sure that I wish that you will get job. Thank you.